my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I guess a couple weeks since I posted anything, but of course that was holidays and me needing to be you know, inspired and yarn and snow that I wished had come, but they came to Charlotte instead of Wilmington. And why did you ignore my birthday wish? Oh! Anywho, this is going to be an update video about what's happening with my channel, and I decided to make it a speed art. And since I guess a lot of you may not know, if you check my DeviantArt page, I recently got into Team Fortress 2, so I started making gender bent art of them over the summer. I finished that project up this past break, and now I decided to mash up Suicide Squad with different members of Team Fortress 2, because why not? And the first one I decided to do always has to be Harley Quinn, so I mashed her with the Scout. And I did it because they have so much in common, it's eerily scary. Maybe he's her father from the 60s, and she's his daughter he had with Miss Pauline. There's a G. I don't know why I said Pauline. Maybe I was thinking Paulina from Danny Phantom. But they both have Brooklyn accents. They both have affinities for using bats and guns. And they are both blonde. And they're known for being pretty fast and agile. Well, she's more agile than him. But I'm pretty sure she's the fastest person on the Suicide Squad. And one of the opposite things that to cover Miss Pauling is probably her intellect and being very college educated, blah blah blah. And they both run after fruitless relationships for love interests, her with Mr. J and him with Miss Pauling, or through no fault of their own, they try to go after different people with the same bravado as them. But I matched her outfit from Suicide Squad up with his. So I cut off the tee a little bit. I gave her her jacket and her necklace and her tattoos, along with the dyed hair, even though you guys know I'm a fan of the Jester version. And I gave her his pants, still his shirt underneath, no matter the rips, and his bag, along with the hat and his Aircom and his dog tags. Well, now that I have been talking over this for a while now. Anyway, for the channel, I'm actually trying to do a project with a collaboration with several other YouTubers like The Lethal Breed. And it's going to be another animation based around robots. That's all I can say. Pretty Fredinator of me. And it's going to be an animation, and hopefully it's going to be an ongoing series. I'm hoping to see if I can get the first episode up by the 30th. I just have my first couple of days of classes, so it's going to take me a while to get used to it, along with still working with OpenTunes. Been having some bugs. Apparently from the new update that they gave me, it no longer lets me render in videos, only images. So I've been hand doing it in Movie Maker, and I realized I can actually scan documents in and draw on them, which actually makes consistency a lot better for animation. And I also I can now add in a lot more details, and it doesn't feel as choppy. In other news, I noticed that I actually gained a lot more followers this time around. I gained around 10 followers in the last month, one of which was my friend that volunteered to do it after I mentioned it, and another guy that I kind of commented on Fredinator, so I guess my stuff is cool. Yay. And I'm also going to see if I can try to do some more art videos. I'm going to do a couple more cartoon conspiracies. The Lewtoons, unfortunately, maybe near the end of the month or February, mainly because I can't buy any more yarn, so I have to work with what I'm doing, and I decided to take on Bowser. It's going to be Bowser, a couple of Disney princesses. I know everybody likes the trend where you take Disney princesses and redo their outfits into something that, not really say more modern, like I know that on Facebook they had a thing about turning your favorite Disney princesses into swimsuits, so I'm going to do that. And, oh yeah, I forgot. My birthday happened. Yay! Well, last week I turned 21 years old. So, Mr. Not Lethal, I'm sorry. Mr. Lewtoons, I could finally sit with you at the bar. Though, of course, I'm gonna be the mom that tells you to drink water all the time. Because that's the person that I am, and I'm well aware of how alcohol works thanks to videos and not wanting to get drunk. Anyway, I came back to my college campus on Friday. We actually came early because we had a snow warning in Charlotte, Wilmington, still in North Carolina. It's still a southern place to live. And I was really supposed to come back Saturday. And I was trying to think, what can I do? I actually finished up some stuff, tried to get my room together, tried to get my class stuff together. I was grossly unprepared. Since none of my teachers posted a syllabus or anything online, I thought maybe everything was going to be online. I'm in a history class, which originally was supposed to be for civil rights. Their room is super hidden in the classroom. I walk in, and it turns out, evidently, that teacher's not here. There's another guy in her place, and they evidently started 10 minutes before the class was supposed to start. And funny enough, it's no longer just about civil rights. It's about UNCW college history. So I'm about the history of my campus, and we choose what we have to do and make a 10 to 15 page research paper, which is going to be in an exhibit. And on the upside, we don't have a final. And I get to work with my strong point, writing essays and research papers and information and stuff. Another thing that I did, I actually signed on with crack.com, and well, not really signed on. I'm trying to see if maybe I could get at least one article or something done with them, mainly because I thought it'd be fun to see if I can get some of my conspiracies up there, because they actually advocate for you to put up real conspiracies that you make yourself, just like Fredinator. So I put one up about, well, it was a small one that I put in the comments of the Fredinator is Grinch a mass murderer video about the Who's just being deaf and having hearing loss, and the Grinch having to move far away just to keep his hearing because their instruments are so loud, and it repeats the cycle. Okay, should I be loud so we can hear? But now I can't hear, so we have to be loud. Blah, 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 blah. And my birthday has been pretty good. Well, my birth week, my mom actually likes to celebrate hers for a whole month, which I thought was pretty cool. So I was trying to think, what can I do now that I am technically a full-fledged adult? I still have things to learn and go through life, but I am legally a full-fledged adult. I was going to do a haunted pub crawl, but I think my dad was freaked out about that, and he was constantly trying to explain to me, well, not really explain, but try to hammer it home that I'm not going to like it, beer is gross, and if anything, make sure you're with steady friends, the normal shtick. I understood that. Originally I was going with a group of friends with a designated driver. I was only going to drink at one place and then drink water for the rest of the night. But now we had a family party in Charlotte, and this weekend I'm actually going with some friends to a haunted cemetery in Old Wilmington. Fun. Well, there you are, guys. We have our Supreme Harley Quinn. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos from me and other friends of mine like the Lethal Breed and Lewtoons, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Wait for them to ask you who you